Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake Its Me, and today is the Saturday check-in. It is Saturday, January 25th, 2025, and what a great time to be alive. So, you know all the rest and all the spiel. You've been here for a while. Today, I'm filming in a different part of my house. This is my dining room area and crafting room area. I have been dealing with really high blood pressure lately. Like the other day it was 197 over 132 and 98 pulse. And this morning just woke up. It's a little after 10 and it was 166 over 115 with 72 pulse. So your boy here is getting into his herbs. This whole thing right here is a big old bag of herbs and stuff that I use to make my herbal remedies. And back when I was taking my herbal remedies, I did not have any kind of blood pressure issues, and my doctor wants me to go on losartan, and I really don't want to do losartan. And I want to try my herbs. And so, like I said, when I was using my herbs before, I didn't have to take any blood pressure medication. Now, this is not me telling you how to make this. This is not me telling you any kind of medical whatever. You know, this is what I'm doing for myself. So, if you do this, talk to your doctor first. So, I have herbs, like that whole cabinet right there full of herbs and stuff. This whole thing is filled with different herbs like lemongrass and what is this, patchouli, like, and I got some actual cinnamon sticks, you know, and I collect jars because I recycle. That's like the one thing that I do recycle is my containers and jars and stuff. I have like boxes of just jars and jelly jars and stuff like that. So, you're probably thinking, well, how do you make your pills? Well, I have this little pill making machine, and you put your little capsules in here. You grind up your herb powders. You pack it in here. You snap it together. Bob's your uncle. You have an herbal pill. Somewhere in this general vicinity. So I have this huge bag of 00 gelatin pills, and they are just empty capsule pills like you would find at any pharmaceutical or whatever. And I'm trying to get one out there, kind of slippery, but so there it is right there. Just a plain empty gel capsule. And so what I will do now is somewhere in my collective I have a bag full of already pre-made herbs. But now that I'm thinking about it, last time that I made these I was a little too generous with the ashwagandha, and I already take a neurostimulator called 5-HTP, and it really messed me up. So, yeah, but like here is the whole thing of the pill maker. So you put one part of the pill in here, you put the other part of the pill in here, and then this is a little dampener. You dampen it until it's like completely flushed. You push the two pieces together. We're going to see all that here in a minute. I have my little just Tupperware container here. This is where I will pour in all of my powder and just use old debit gift cards and use that to flatten the powder, make it as smooth as possible. And then I have this old coffee grinder that I use for blending up my stuff. So this is the journey you're going to be on with me today. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it's probably going to be a little while. Anyways, let's see. Don't have much hibiscus left, but that should be enough for this batch. My wooden spoon. So I'm gonna pause the video, get everything set up, and then we'll go from there. So I did find a little bit of my morning blend. That's not really going to be enough to make me very many pills, so I'm going to have to make up some more. And I can already tell that I'm missing a couple of ingredients, so I'm going to have to look at my other herb supply and see what I have. So I found my bag of my other bag of already made powder, but this is the one that has ashwagandha in it, and I cannot remember if this is the one that has too much ashwagandha in it. So I'm going to continue to you see these papers in here, these are all the herbs that I use. So I'm just going to make up a fresh batch that I know what's going into it, and I found more hibiscus that I'm going to be adding to this because I just need to clean out the kidneys a little bit, so stay tuned. So, one of the ingredients that I need is basil, and I don't know what the hell I did with my basil. So, I'm using Italian seasoning instead, because it has thyme, rosemary, sage, oregano, and basil in it. So that's, by using this, I'm getting all the benefits of the other herbs that I need. I also needed garlic powder, pepper. So these are red, white, and pink pepper, are black, white, and pink or red peppercorns. And then I will also be using turmeric, which I have here, flaxseed, mushroom powder. This is 9 different let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different types of mushrooms. So it's got lion's mane, changa, cordyceps, reishi, turkey tail, shiitake, and maitake mushrooms. And this will help with a bunch of different, like regulating my blood pressure, regulating my blood sugar, helping with my kidneys, helping with digestion issues, the whole 9 yard. I got some morning glory seeds. No, milk thistle seeds. I'm sorry, don't eat morning glory. And some elderberry for immune system. And a little bit of licorice root. And my hibiscus. So hibiscus is really good for cleaning the blood and everything else. So I'm going to get the capsules set up, blend this up, and show you what I'm doing next. And then we'll get into the Saturday update. So I got the all the herbs in there so far. I added some organic dried orange peel just for extra boost of vitamin C. And got my hibiscus in there. The only thing I don't have is ginger, so I used another herb that will work like ginger in there. And now I just got to blend it up and then get the capsules ready. So doing the capsules is the most strenuous part of this, because you got to take them apart, and then one part goes in one side of the machine, and then the other part goes in the other side. So on the shallow one, I put the tops. Probably can't see it very well, but there it is. So, and then in the deeper well one, I put the bigger capsules. So I'm going to do this while I talk to you guys about how my week has been so far. So Monday, I went out and did a partial cold plunge because it was just so goddamn cold outside that I couldn't get fully in the water. When I got to the beach, it was 23 degrees outside, and the water was significantly warmer than that. It was 45 degrees, I believe, is what the temperature thing, the NOAA temperature dealio said that the water in my area was. At one point, there was actually steam or fog, whatever you want to call it, coming off the water. And I was just like, yeah, about all of that, no. So I was only able to get in up to my belly button. And I wanted to go a little bit further. I just could not do it. It was one of those like, not today, honey. We can't do that. I originally showed up not wanting to get in the water at all, because that was the day that my blood pressure was 197 over whatever I said earlier in the video. So oops, oh darn it. Well, no, that should, anyways, yeah, it was just a little too much for your boy here. And, well, that's right. And it's funny because I'm trying to talk my friends into going with me. Like, because I feel the benefit of it. And I know a lot of them suffer with, like, arthritis and, just various joint pains and ouchies and whatever else. So, and I understand their hesitation to do so, just because, you know, there is that whole mental aspect of like, you're fucking crazy. It's like 3 degrees outside and you want me to do what? And that's fine. Like, I think I have my sister talked into it, like, doing it during the summer months, which honestly isn't much warmer, because all of our water comes from Alaska, and if you know anything about the Puget Sound, it's like pretty much a straight shot down through the Juan de Fuca Strait and all the Alaska runoff waters and stuff like that. So, but, you know, the mentality is that because it is summer, it's going to be warmer. You may warm up faster afterwards, but it's really not going to be that much of a difference, I don't think. I haven't done it during the summer, so I can't really speak on that. But that is what I was originally going to do, was just go in the summer and completely skip the fall winter months. But I ended up doing winter plunging and finding good benefits with that. So anyways, that's what I did on Monday. I went and I did my plunge and then met up with some friends afterwards, and that was pretty much it. I felt like crap most of the day until I actually ate something, and that helped quite a bit. So I don't know if it's that I need to just start eating first thing in the morning or what the hell is going on, but something needs to change. Like, I've cut back on my salt intake, and I've been trying to watch what I eat, and going to the pool regularly. But also on Monday, I spent 5 hours in the pool. And so I don't know if part of me feeling like crap on Tuesday was from that or not, but yeah. So I got things mixed up. Monday, I went to the pool and stayed there for 5 hours. Tuesday is when I woke up with the high blood pressure and not feeling good. So, yeah, reverse those. So I don't know what's going on. If I was... Anyways, yeah. So, that was Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, what did I do Wednesday? Wednesday, I literally just kind of stayed in bed all freaking day and really didn't do much of anything because I was wiped out from swimming for all that time before, and just got to the point where I was just like, you know what? I need a down day. And my sister and I aren't meeting up for lunches right now because her lunch schedule got changed around. And so she now takes lunch at noon instead of 11. And I'm done with all the stuff that I need to do in town by 9:15. 10 o'clock at the very latest if I have like a doctor's appointment. 10:30, 11. So on the days that I don't have anything at like 10 or whatever else, I sit in my car for 2.5 hours waiting for her to show up to take her lunch, and that's just not a productive time. Like during that time period, I'm getting like really sleepy, I'm getting tired, I'm getting all the things. So anyways, yeah, this whole week has just been kind of like a blur. Recovering from my friend's funeral still, and that Saturday night was just chaos incarnate at the bar because after the funeral, like 150 people mobbed in on the bar and completely overran the bar. So my niece and I went to the bar for a few hours afterwards, and it was actually just kind of nice to see how many people showed up. And before my friend passed away, I had dedicated a passage in the book to him, and he never got a chance to see that because he went in, I think he passed away December... No, he didn't pass away December 1st, did he? I don't know. I got the book published and he passed away before I had a chance to get the book to him. And so I got to meet his brother and his sister. Now, I've only met the family like a handful of times, not enough to like actually call them friend or really be able to pick them out of a lineup type situation. But I just happen to have a copy of the book in hand, and damn it, this is not going easily. So yeah, I just happen to have a copy of the book on hand because somebody from the funeral was supposed to show up at the bar and get it from me, and they never showed up. So I ended up giving it to the family, and I gave it to his brother and his sister, and just told them, you know, how he had helped me through some depression and some dark points in my life and all that other stuff. This is gonna get loud for a second, so I'm gonna pause. Okay, so there, it's all blended up now. Now I'm just gonna, I have my little pie tin here, and I'm just gonna pour that right in there. Boom, just like that. So, yeah, like I was saying, I never really got a chance to meet the family, and I gave it to his brother and sister and signed it and just told them how amazing he was and how blessed I was to be able to call him a friend and so on and so forth. So it was really a rather emotional exchange. I felt like it was a complete circle, like things had come full circle, and that was pretty awesome in that regard. So, but yeah, and my mom was supposed to go have a surgery done yesterday on her knee. She has been waiting 2.5, 3 years to have this surgery done, and her blood sugar happened to be lower than what the anesthesiologist was comfortable working on her with. Mind you, she's already at the hospital, scrubbed in, sitting in her room, getting ready to go to OR, and they came in and canceled the surgery right there on the spot. And so she was really emotional, but understanding also. And I told her, I said, yeah, it sucks that it's right there and then you have it taken away from you, but I'm glad that they didn't decide to just go through with it. I said, I've always wanted to own a hospital and have hospital ownership money, because Kaiser Permanente, and it would have been 100% their fault had anything significantly happened to her while under their care. One of the biggest things that they were worried about was that she could have acid reflux, which would cause asphyxiation and go into her lungs, and because she would be under knocked out, they wouldn't know, and that it could burn her esophagus and cause her to basically drown and die there on the table, because by the time that they realized that she was not getting the oxygen she needed, it would probably have been too late. So she called me yesterday, and I wasn't expecting her to call me, but I answered. I'm like, Mama? And she's all, yeah, honey, I'm not going to talk long. I'm kind of out of it right now. And I said, oh, okay, so everything went well? She's all like, no, it didn't. Just the opposite, actually. And then she explained the whole thing. So, she's on a waiting list now. She has between now and February 5th to have her surgery. And so at least she doesn't have to wait any significant period of time. But somebody dropped the ball when they did her pre-op paperwork. They told her that she could still take her diabetic medication, Victoza. And anyways, so yeah, she's recovering from the boohoo of all of that. So I was like, I'm sorry, Mom, but it's best that it turned out the way that it did. She said, I know. I said, I know it sucks. It's like having get ready to have an orgasm and the person stops, and she's like, God damn it, Michael. Like, that's the kind of relationship my mom and I have. We were able to talk to each other like that. But so yeah, it's just been a interesting last couple of days or whatever. And on book news, I talked to one of the ladies who gave me a professional recommendation using their credentialing, and she is going to go through, when she is done with her doctorates, in February, I think. She said she'll be done with it. She's going to go through and help me get the book properly edited, and there's going to be a version 2 of the book that comes out, and I'm going to change her from a reviewer to the actual editor, because the editor of the book does not deserve the accolades because of all the crap that he did not do. So, yeah. So now I have this all packed in, and now I just take the tops and the bottoms, line it up, and I just mash it together. So this is like a little springy part here. It's all plastic, but it's just a little springy part. Okay. And now, if everything went right, I have pills. There's a couple that got stuck, but so I now have pills. And there we go. So this makes 24 at a time. So I have enough here to last me almost a month. And usually when I get into pill making mode, I will do more than just 24. So I'm probably going to do at least 2 more batches. So that way I have about 3 months worth, or about 90 days worth, because I'll only be taking this once a day. And I'm also going to be starting another supplement that my sister told me about, that her and her boyfriend take in order to deal with their blood pressure and their various health ailments themselves. So, yeah, I'm really excited about that, and I am still working on trying to get the book available for some kind of online release. So hopefully that takes place really soon, and I just gotta figure all of that crap out. But anyways, so yeah, a lot of things going on here and there and everywhere in between, and still working on trying to find my voice and everything for the podcast, which how many of you watch this and then head on over to the podcast? Like, I would really love to know those numbers, because there's stuff that I talk about on the podcast that I don't talk about here. There is a little bit of overlapping content, but for the most part it is different. So I would really like to know that, because I've been struggling with the idea of canceling the podcast and just like maybe going straight back to blogging and working on this. I did join RedTube. Oh my god, why do I always say that when I'm making these videos? I did join RedNote, and I am loving it over there, but I haven't been consistent in my updates over there, just because I'm still trying to learn their laws and their file structures and stuff like that, and what is acceptable and what isn't acceptable. In one of my videos I uploaded, I mentioned that I had a YouTube and a podcast and all of these other things, and it got flagged, and I kind of got a warning for that, and I was like, okay. So it is controlled by the Chinese government, and it is one of like 5 platforms that they have available to them. And being a US citizen on their platform, I am very respectful of what is being produced by me, and trying to, I know a little bit about their culture, but I'm not like 100% with their culture. I just know like how I just approach everyone with respect, and I use Google Translate in order to put in my comments, and Red Note has already created in on the fly translation features. And so whenever I upload a video, I can have it automatically transcribed into simplified Chinese. And I think it's simplified Chinese. I'm not sure. It's either Chinese or Mandarin. Might even be Cantonese. I don't know. It has kind of spurred me to want to start up my Duolingo again and learn Mandarin, just because it is such a widely known language in the Asian cultures and in like the South Pacific. Well, more so in the China region, but I still have thought about learning it to the best of my ability. Like, I know a few key phrases, but nothing. I couldn't ask like how to go to the bathroom or anything else. Like, and I also mix up Japanese phrases with Chinese phrases, which is kind of a crowbar separation, even though they're only like 20 miles away from each other. But damn it, still, I'm still learning. Like I said, I'm still learning the ins and outs over there, and I am trying to be extremely kind and courteous. But God, it's such an amazing platform. If you're the type of person that is like gung-ho American politics and MAGA and all of that other stuff, like, that's not the platform for you, because you will get banned instantly almost. They don't fuck around with that stuff. There's no political agendas. There's like no really talking about religion. Some sexuality, yes, but not to the extent of what we're allowed to talk about here in America for right now. And so it's mostly about day-to-day life, some comedy skits, some fashion blogging and stuff like that, because being an influencer over there is like huge. And so there's just a lot of ins and outs and in-betweens that one has to go through. And it is a whole culture's thing, and they are so interested in learning about us. They want to know everything about us. They want to see what a day in our life looks like. And I know some of you who might be a little less liberal are probably thinking, yeah, those Chinese communist people so-and-so want to just get American secrets and this, that, and the other thing. And you know what? At this point, it doesn't even freaking matter to me. The more that I watch the news and stuff like that, the less and less that I realize that the America that my grandfather fought in World War II for, and that my family immigrated to in the early 1900s exists. So the American dream isn't there anymore. You know, there's just so much disillusionment for a lot of people, and I'm not getting further into it than that. And so anyways, guys, I think this is, as far as this video is going to go, I just realized that it's almost 40 minutes long. So if you have stayed with me up till now, awesome. If not, awesome. But yeah, please let me know if you guys check out the podcast. It's podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com, and it's updated every Thursday. I try to have an update by 1 p.m. Pacific time. I was trying to get updates done by 10 a.m., but that just became too unrealistic for me to be able to do that. So anyways, if you have questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. Remember, what I'm doing in this video is not a medical recommendation. My doctors know that I take my own herbal supplements. They have it well documented. And I have talked to my doctors about the herbs that I'm taking, why I'm taking it, giving them printouts of how it's affected me and all that other stuff. So yeah, this is just what I'm doing, not medical advice. Talk to your doctor. So anyways, yeah, so I will talk to you on Tuesday. You guys are, sorry, I'll talk to you Wednesday. So you guys take care. Have a great day. Don't add to the population. Don't subtract from the population. Be safe. Bye, guys.